Top 10 Crazy Things Found in Everyone's Favorite Foods. Treats can be a pleasant surprise, but never include a surprise in your treat. From razor blades to nails, mice to maggots, the top 10 weirdest things found in people's food will astound and possibly disgust you. Be warned, you might not want to munch while watching this video. Let's hope your stomach is stronger than ours. Number 10. Tooth found in a Milky Way candy bar. Sue Calhoun and her husband traveled to Dallas, Texas in 2010 to purchase a new tractor. Sue, like many of us, enjoys a snack while driving. Her preferred snack? A Coke and a Milky Way chocolate bar. She and her husband pulled over to a gas station, where she purchased a candy bar and a Coke. She did, however, receive far more than she paid for. Calhoun had no trouble enjoying her first bite of the Milky Way. However, on the second mouthful, she mistook it for a peanut. There was no such luck. Calhoun instead discovered an entire human tooth. It was even filled. Fortunately, Calhoun's teeth were not damaged. Number 9. Black Widow found in a bag of grapes. In September 2015, a resident of Troy, Michigan near Detroit purchased grapes from a Walmart superstore as part of her regular shopping routine. She was in for a rude awakening though. The woman spotted a spider web while cleaning the grapes. She noticed the spider after further inspection. As if that wasn't horrible enough, the spider turned out to be a black widow. The black widow spider is the most venomous in North America. The woman called the police and Walmart after killing the hazardous spider. Walmart investigated to establish the cause and prevent this from happening again. It just goes to illustrate how washing your produce can save your life. Number 8. Frogs in frozen vegetables. And other places too. Frogs have been discovered in frozen vegetables on several occasions. However, one case in particular gives cause for concern. Tim Hoffman discovered a frog in a bag of frozen vegetables at Mir in 2010. After being contacted, the retailer issued a recall and removed the products from their shelves. In another case, Chastity Arbra was preparing lunch for her children in 2009. Green beans purchased from Walmart were on the menu. Fortunately, she mixed in some butter, revealing a frog. Thankfully, these green beans were not consumed. Frogs have also been discovered in other meals, including a box of penne pasta and a bag of fresh green beans, raising health worries because certain frogs are deadly. Unfortunately, frogs aren't the only springy objects discovered in food. Number 7. Metal spring in Taco Bell quesadilla. When it comes to fast food, it's safe to assume that most of us have no idea what's in it. There is an assumption that it is edible. However, in 2015, a woman in San Marcos, California, received something not on the menu in her Taco Bell order. She ordered a quesadilla for herself while obtaining dinner for her family and was surprised to find a metal spring in her dish. Fortunately, she did not swallow the spring or sustain any oral problems. Number 6. Nails found in frozen macaroni and cheese. Tesco, England's largest grocery chain, supplied one of the most risky things on our list. Rebecca Shorten was craving a fast home supper in 2008. She took out a frozen macaroni and cheese dish from Tesco and cooked it up. She began to dig in without looking closely. She bit into something tough and sadly swallowed it. She then examined her food more thoroughly and uncovered a startling revelation. There were 2 1-inch nails in her frozen macaroni entree. For example, metal nails to hang a picture frame on the wall, she horrifyingly gulped a third. Tesco's initial response to the issue was to withdraw the goods from the shelves. Of course, this had no impact on Shorten. Shorten was admitted to the hospital that night. An x-ray revealed that she had ingested a nail, which was now lodged in her intestines. She was released from the hospital but was obliged to return the next day in excruciating pain. According to the Daily Mail, Shorten remained in the emergency assessment unit at Lincoln County Hospital until the nail passed through her digestive tract. She recovered after intensive medical treatment and has since abstained from eating mac and cheese, making this a tragic event. Number 5. Razor blade found in Wendys fountain drink. Aubrey Simmons of Keene, New Hampshire, purchased Wendys for herself and her family in 2016. They did, however, get more than they bargained for. Simmons shared a photo on Facebook of a startling find at the bottom of her daughter's drink cup, a used razor blade. While the investigation by Keene's health director was inconclusive, it appears that an employee was using the razor blade to clean the eatery. The staff placed the dirty razor blade in a cup, concerned that a loose razor blade in the trash could be dangerous. Instead, the cup was used by another employee and finally wound up in the hands of Aubrey Simmons and her daughter. The restaurant apologized and accepted all responsibility. Fortunately, this one did not wind up in their system. Number 4. A dead mouse was discovered inside a can of Mountain Dew in 2009. Ronald Ball, a former Mountain Dew drinker, filed a lawsuit against PepsiCo, seeking $75,000 in damages. However, PepsiCo first contested this allegation. PepsiCo presented a scientific witness in court who stated that a mouse would have completely dissolved in the drink, turning into jelly. Of course, this has the reverse consequence of making PepsiCo products look better in the public eye. The lawsuit was eventually resolved out of court for an undisclosed sum. Number 3. Severed finger found in frozen custard. Clarence Stowers was enjoying a delicious chocolate custard in the Wilmington area of North Carolina. He discovered something hard and initially assumed it was a nut. He discovered it was a severed finger after digging around. Stowers contacted the business right away to hear that an employee had tragically lost a part of his finger in the mixing equipment. Following that, another employee accidentally scooped the finger into a pint of chocolate custard, resulting in Stowers. Stowers apparently chose to keep the severed finger for his court case rather than return it to its owner because it couldn't be reattached. Number 2. Hassan Ali of West Yorkshire, England, went to Sainsbury's and bought a bag of oranges. He and his colleagues ate 3 Mandarin oranges right out of the bag. He came later in the day for another delightful surprise, breaking the Mandarin orange in half. He smelled it first, according to the Mirror. It smelled like incredibly strong rotten food, he claimed. Then, after a close inspection, he noticed some kind of maggot or larva and millions of small eggs. Ali stated that he thought the insect was dead and quickly removed the rotten orange. That is not what we consider a healthy snack. Number 1. Isn't there nothing better than a rich, creamy clam chowder? Layla Sultan had a severe soup problem in 2003 at a McCormick & Schmick's restaurant in Irvine, California. First, she was served the soup cold. She requested that it be warmed. The soup was returned to her, and she was given a new bowl. She spotted a condom in the chowder while eating. Sultan filed a lawsuit against the eatery, alleging anxiety and despair as the result of the incident. McCormick & Schmick's eventually reached an out-of-court settlement with her for an undisclosed sum. Surprisingly, this is not the first time a condom has been discovered in food. Condoms have allegedly been discovered in McDonald's Big Macs and fries. Okay guys, there you have it. Are you now aware that you will need to take extra precautions and be attentive whenever you choose to eat any of these foods? What thoughts are going through your heads? Please express your thoughts in the comments area, and please like, subscribe, and share with relatives and friends to keep them safe and aware. We'll see you all in our next video.